Hello guys, we're doing another video. My dad got something from Pro Direct Sports and we don't know what it is, so we're going to open it now.
Oh, they're laces. They're AMO grip laces that are black, and they're 130 centimeters. And we bought two of them, one for me and one for my brother. And yeah, and you can get these from Pro Direct Sport.
How much were they?
They were.
It doesn't say the label.
Doesn't say.
What's that? Okay, so I think they're about £9 each. Stop doing that, please. And they were. To reply, why did we need laces? What's the problem with your boots again? Especially your boots.
The laces are too small.
Short.
So we bought new ones.
No, why are they too? What's the problem with them being too short?
We can't double knot now.
And what's the problem not being a double knot?
They'll come off in the match, and then you'll have to stop and tie them, and then it wastes a lot of time.
So we got some other laces from.
Soccer reviews for you, laces.
So we got the laces from Soccer Review for You Laces. We've got a website. Josh, he's a Canadian YouTuber. He does reviews on football boots mainly, and other things to do with football, a lot to do with football boots, but he's also got the laces website. We got some laces from him and they were cheaper, so we've got these here. We're going to probably do a review of them. Took quite a while to get because they came from Canada. We thought we'd get some. I did contact. I emailed the company, and I got a reply very quickly and asked what size should I get. So they told me what size I should get for kids football cleats or boots as they call them, and they said get this size, and they were actually
smaller.
Yeah.
They were shorter than the actual ones on your Predators.
Yeah.
So these are the ones. They're okay. We'll do a bit of a review of them, but that's a bit of a problem because we've bought 3 pairs because we were doing a deal. If you spent a certain amount, it'd be free postage. So I figured I'd get 3 pairs of them instead of 2. So that's a bit of a problem because now we've got these. Unless I contact them and see what they say, I'm not sure they can do much. Shipping it back to Canada is probably not a good idea. So it's one of the things you live and you learn. That's why we did this YouTube channel, isn't it? The YouTube channel was yours. Boy Bandit, and your one Awesome
Kid YouTube.
Say it a little bit louder.
Awesome Kid YouTube.
So to do with football, things to do with football. So the kind of problems we encounter, we don't have other people to encounter. So people like Unisport and Soccer Reviews for You do their reviews, but they do a lot more reviews on what type of boots for who?
Adult.
Yeah, so we're trying to do review on equipment and football stuff for you guys. 8-year-old and a 11-year-old who play football in teams, coming to nearly 12.
Yeah.
Okay, so should we open them up?
Yeah.
Open them?
Yeah.
You open your one? They're both the same.
What's happening?
Just keep on twisting.
Oh, there's a packet over it.
Undo the packet. So these are the laces, and you can feel. What do they feel like? Just feel.
I think they feel rubbery.
They have rubber.
So it says here, they are grip laces. So the texture, leave that around. So the texture, not so sure if you can see, it's got
like
a zigzag rubbery texture, and definitely quality looks really good. You've got the little, what have you got? Oh, you've got
the side.
The actual name on it, and it definitely looks good quality. So, do you want to get one of your boots?
Okay.
So, let me open your one because you're taking ages opening it. So, you've got the boots. Do you want to open those laces up and then see what it's like? No, open these up and see what they're like in comparison. Compare them. So these are standard laces that you get on Predator football boots. Okay. So that's what they're like there. They're quite okay, just that they're too short. Now the idea of these is, we'll get one of them off. The idea of these laces is that they're meant to grip and give you more control on the ball apparently, and they also, because they're hydrophilic. What does hydrophilic, do you guys know what hydrophobic, please, hydrophobic, sorry. Do you know what hydrophobic means? Water hating or water repelling, so they repel the water. So if we put these next to one another, I thought they were going to be, they are a bit, what would you say, thickness wise? Same? Maybe a bit thicker? No, width wise, not thickness. Oh, sorry, my mistake, width wise.
No, I just think it's because there's a bit of rubber on the outside.
Yeah, so we're going to probably do another video when you try to put them on, or add a bit more to this video when you actually put them on. We're going to try, but you definitely, what's the texture? Leave that, we can open that later. So what have a feel of the texture? And this one says,
bumpy.
It's a bit bumpy and rubbery.
you have a feel?
Like,
it's rubbery.
Yes, it's quite. Is it rubbery? Just rubbery, or what would you say? What else?
It's not sticky.
it's got a lot of friction when you rub your fingers.
Yeah. So what they're trying to suggest is this kind of textured rubbery area will help to, I'm not sure, grip the ball to give you more control on the ball, as well as whatever kind of surface you have, like on these guys Predator, the control skin, give you more control on the ball. So because this bit, when you hit it with the laces, which, do you really hit with the laces when you strike the ball?
No.
Sometimes on instep, some of the instep, they say you have more control. So you're going to hit generally with this area. This is the area, I say. So if you hit with the instep, I guess, then they're saying you get more grip. What they're trying to say as well, you won't get the water collecting on them like you do with normal laces. But having said that, we use that Empire
Spray.
dirt and dirt blocker, dirt and stain kind of blocker, which also is basically a waterproof spray. So this would probably repel the water anyway. But this is meant to have a specific texture, the material is specifically, like I said, hydrophobic. What do you think about the quality? Because these, for laces, that's quite expensive. Laces, it's £9.
Well, they're quite a lot. Well, they're thicker. These are like a bit skinny, and these are like thicker, and they're like, well, they've got rubber on them, and I'm sure it took a long time to manufacture these. So
what would you say about the quality?
They're good.
Do you think?
I thought it was meant to be to like grip on the shoes much better.
Yeah, grip on the shoes, and also that's the other thing. If they've got this grip, the idea is also, sorry, I totally missed that they should not come undone that easily. But I think we're going to find that out when you have a match or when you go training with them.
And it's on both sides of the
Yeah,
lace.
so we'll see. We'll still, idea is have it longer so it double knotted. The only problem is these ones were too short.
So short.
They didn't have
These are too short, not very good, but they're nice laces. Don't get me wrong, they are nice laces.
Yeah.
And they have different designs, different colours, and all that stuff. So you can make your jazz up your maybe plain trainers. If you want to be really leery, you can have some leery colours like red and yellow, green, fluorescent, glow in the dark. So these had similar, but I thought it'd be nice and stealth to have black. And I got a surprise. I didn't want to get coloured. These guys to say, "Oh, I don't like it." So black was going to be a good idea. So then the other side is going to grip better. The only way we're going to find out if they grip better and they don't come undone is if when you wear them. The only other problem is these could be too long. So that could be a bit of a problem as well. So we'll just have to see. We'll put them on and we'll see in a bit and we'll go from there. Okay, cool?
Yeah.
Yep.
So my dad put the laces in my boot, and at first you would think that they wouldn't fit because of how long they are, but they actually do fit, as you can see, because when you double knot them and put them on your shoes, your foot is a bit bulky, so it spreads the laces out. But when it's got no foot in it, it has no bulk to stretch it out like that. If you can see what I mean, because the sock bit's stretching the sides out. And
my dad got one for me, but they were too long. I know why they're too long for mine, because my shoe is way smaller than my brother's. And yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to measure out the actual shoe, the actual laces for length, because it says here, if I get this on, okay, I'll get this on here. Let me just get this on. It says here on the website, can't get it working now. Okay, so it says here on the website that they're from ProDirect that these laces are £7 first of all. But if you scroll down, that's the laces, the grip laces, black, that we ordered. And then there's option for size. If we go on here, you select a size and it could be either 100 or 130 centimeters. We got the 130 centimeters, didn't we, guys?
Yeah.
Because we measured up the length of your current laces and they were just under 100 centimeters. And because the problem was, what was the problem with the old laces?
they were too short.
They were too short, so we couldn't double knot them. So what we've done is I've got the other ones that of the two, because we only opened one pack. We opened both packs up. We only used one of these. Are the ones we bought. We got two of these. As you can see, if it's going to focus. Yep. So we're going to take them out and actually measure them, and we'll be able to show you what happens with that. So Hamza, can you hold this for us? You to come around this side. Come on this side. Come on here. So if you hold that, just hold that like that. And what we're going to do is get this, get them out, so they come like they're all nicely tied up. So we untie one, and we're going to find out exactly how long they actually are. So you hold that hand.
Okay.
This kind of measuring tape. You need to hold that flat as well. No, the other way around. Other way around. No, not laced that. Yeah, and hold it flat. And then pull that out straight. Pull it out. Let me pull that straight. Hold it against it. So if we go along here, hold it against it, and I hold the other end of that next to it. And if we go along here, it's not 130. As you can see, it's 135. Move my hand out of the way. What about there? So that's where it ends, 135 centimeters. So it was pushing a bit for length even without it being a bit longer than we expected, and it's 135 centimeters. So what we've decided to do is go for your ones and get you, we're going to get you the smaller ones, 100 centimeters, because hopefully if they're a bit longer than 100 centimeters, they'll be just long enough to double knot. We're going to also find out about this grippy bit here, this kind of like textured bit. If you see this bit here, can you see it, boys? You can see it, can't you? So this is what they said. First of all, two things. You can see this textured bit here on the lace there. It's kind of zigzag. It's rubbery and sticky, so it's almost like a sticky surface. And they say, what did it do?
It gives you a cleaner strike on the ball.
And more? If it's sticky, it's going to be more what on the ball?
Grip.
Control.
More control and grip. That's what they're saying. And also, they say it's hydrophobic. So hydrophobic means it's water repelling, so you're not going to get them wet. And they're saying when they're wet, the laces get, it's kind of, I think that's a bit pushing it a little, saying when they're wet laces to make the boots heavy. I don't think so. But one thing for certain, the laces compared to yours, if you put them next to one another, these laces are a lot more thinner, and these are a lot more they're wider, and they're a lot harder to lace up.
And they're not as flimsy.
Not as flimsy. They're not flimsy, but they're very lightweight, these, and thin, and minimalistic, whatever you want to call it. But these are thicker, and you can tell they're good. They seem very good quality, but they're thicker. This kind of thickness seems that's not much, and the width, the thickness and the width's more. Generally, the lacing system on these Predators is a bit of a pain, and it's more of a pain when you're lacing up these laces. And if you're going to have to clean the boots after a muddy match, like you had the match before you put these on, you have to take the laces out, clean the laces, clean the boot, and relace the whole thing, and that's going to be a bit of a nightmare because the lacing system goes underneath inside the boot. I can't show you, it's a bit hard to show you, but
like it's a sticker, the zigzag.
yeah, zigzags like stickers or yeah, definitely. So you have to make sure when you lace it inside, it's flat and doesn't twist. And if it twists, then it's gonna be irritating on the foot. So we'll just see. We'll try them out. When you try them out, give a bit of feedback and go from there. We'll wait to see what your ones are like when you get the 100 centimeter one. So we can kind of give a bit of feedback and another kind of review. Yeah, what do you think?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
So that'll do. So we can do the end.
Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.